think I'm live. Can you see my you can't really see my gear. Okay. So I'm dressing up today in honor of ancestors before we go trick-or-treating. So I'm gonna have to do this fast because the doorbell's gonna ring. Everyone's trying to talk to me. Let me see. So I want to share with you guys what I ordered. I saw that this was coming out and I didn't get the original coffin looking box, right? So growing up, I wasn't into skulls and all that. It was kind of scary to me. And but as I get older, anyway, I think this is one of the oldest trick-or-treat things I have. I had an event. I have extra mints, but I'm going to empty this out for our trick-or-treat. All right, so I'm dressed up in my African wear. So I'm just like honoring ancestors, all the, Afro-Caribbean, American, all over the world, and the Taino with the little paint here. So I'm just dressing up. Okay, so I got this one. I ordered this a couple weeks ago. It said voodoo headband. So I got that. And at Walmart, sorry, cats. Cats are right there. I got my face paint. I just used a little bit of it. Sorry, guys. Don't be so scared. Originally, I got this really cool gray hat on Amazon, but I don't have time to get it. I'll show it in another video because I'm going to go to a Day of the Dead in town. But I got this wig. So I was going to be a witch with a hat, but I decided to go tribal witch. Okay. So I'm just showing off this deck. I'm going to open it up. I don't have time to go into it. Then I got a Santa Muerte statue, a seated one, but I'm not going to open it up today because I don't have time. But I'll do it for the Day of the Dead video, which I'm hoping to make tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to go trick-or-treating soon because the sun starts going down really early here now at 5:30, which sucks, and yesterday was cold out here in the desert, and then today is cold, it's windy, but I didn't even open it. I've gotten this like weeks ago, but I really like the deck from what I saw of it, so I'm sure you guys seen a lot of videos on it, but I'm not going to make this a long video, but I'm going to do a proper video for this one this week. And I just want to show it off, what I got. And of course, my cards, Lily Sky Tarot. I'll pull from that when I do another video for the Day of the Dead. Then I have Ancient Animal Wisdom. I like that. And then another card box. These are all older ones that I have. And the Power Animal Oracle deck, right? So it's all about Halloween time. You think about harvest, you think about ancestors. The veil is really thin. Another book, and this is not like something new. The new things I got is the Santa Muerte deck and the seated statue, like in a rainbow dress, but I'll show that later. But this is a book, and you can tell how old it is, that I've had for years, and I had to get a new one. So I did 2 orders of this book, and then when I found the old one, I was so happy. Jambalaya, The Natural Woman's Book of Personal Charms and Practical Ritual, right? I don't want to say her name wrong, but on Facebook I added her, and I love her book. And I'm just going to hold it up right there so you can see it, because whenever people do book reviews, they always move the book so quickly that you can't see the name of the author or anything like that, and I don't like that. And then I went to, this is something that's new. I threw a couple parties, and events, and I never messed around. Only as a kid I messed around with the Ouija board, but I thought this was cute, right? So I got that. That was pretty unique. Put it back here. But it's a short video, so for the Day of the Dead, I'll have more time after work to really pull cards and so on. So if I want to just pull one card, I'm going to shuffle this real quick and just pull like one card with intent. We have the Moon. So we got the Moon card, and that's all about intuition, trusting ourselves, making sure that if we want to move forward on something that we know where we're going, but further on, beyond the two pillars that you see in this card, that we don't know what we're facing, but using our intuition to guide us along the way. And then I'm going to pull from the ancient animal wisdom deck. So Stacy and Jada, and I took their photo, which is in the book, so I know who they are. So I got the credit in there for that, and you can see it on the back. And I do pull from these cards a lot. They're really beautiful. So yes, if you haven't gotten these, they're available on Amazon. Let's shuffle it a little bit. So what's animals going to speak to us? And we have the rabbit, number 25. 5 breaks down to 7. And what you do is you look in the book. So we have the rabbit card, okay? So it's number 27. And it tells you what the rabbit is about. So let me find the rabbit. Okay, so 25, which breaks down to 7. So the rabbit is all about cycles and rhythm, okay? Paying attention to natural cycles, especially lunar cycles. So it's all about going with the flow. I just said that to someone today that I was texting and talking to. Going with the flow and just knowing that things will work, right? So it's all about Mother Moon and the powerful essence of the moon, and just living by the rhythm of the planet and the earth. And you think of rabbits, they have a lot of bunnies, right? So it's also a prosperity symbol for any tribe that know of rabbits, right? So it gives you the little definition in the back, and then you add the 2 and the 5 for 25, and then you have 7, okay? And 7 in numerology, it's different. It's like continuous spiritual learning. So seeker of truth, solitude, and intelligence, right? But also 7 represents also continuous spiritual learning. And I just felt drawn to animals when I was looking at my decks that I have. These are not new ones, of course, only the Santa Muerte one. So, and I have a Santa Muerte story too, but I'll share that some other time. Okay. Dove, serenity, slow down, pause, and breathe. Very good message. Love that. Slowing down and breathing, taking our time. I love that message. Around the holidays, we can get so caught up with all of the events going on. I always take time to just breathe, just to relax, you know. So the dove, it's a representation of peace. It's a representation of mind, body, and spirit. Okay, finding that place within you, listening to the rhythm of your heart, breathing, relaxing. And we need that message around this time because it's a time of harvest, I feel. This is how I interpret it. This is a time of harvest where we're doing so much and getting ready for winter. And something that I researched and I shared it with people here in the States. Usually when you're in the States, you only know about like what you know about. But in certain tropical regions, when it's not summer or the time where a lot of fruits are grown, it's it's the dry season. So in places that don't have snow, they also have one sec. They also have dry season, and that's a season when there's a lot of fire, and that could possibly happen. It's also a time when there's not a lot of food, so food is scarce. So stepping outside of our own comfort zone and knowing about the world, that everywhere has pretty much the same celebrations with different names and so forth. But anyway, I will come back on next time. Mwah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you for Day of the Dead.